Yeah, DJ Speed on the track. So I CNT, baby. Juice man, you ain't back. Gooch, let's do it. Damn. What it do? Gooch man, Juice man.
Hold up, big rain, big watch, crush ice. Young Juice man, and I'm shining like the street light. Step up in the club, and my chain say good night. Baby girl, you foolish if you think the kid ain't well tight. Maserati coupe, and it flew in overnight. Sprite, Miss Pink, you can call it a
Bam.
Hell yeah. God, what is happening?
You know, not much. Just chilling outside on this beautiful fall day.
Yeah, dude, we're like sitting outside right now, which is fucking crazy.
Dude, yeah, we've never done this, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever like recorded on your fucking patio.
Yeah, dude, it's you know, I got the idea because I listen to other more popular podcasts, and those guys do it, and they seem to be doing pretty well. So I figure, why not fake it till you make it?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, you can hear the sounds of the cars fucking going by and shit. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty fucking cool.
It's a beautiful fall night in the city. There's so many like Acuras and stuff driving past because this is a quickly gentrifying neighborhood. All of its historic charm has been slowly drained out of it, much like I don't know, like a pig covered in leeches. Or something like that.
Well, so you just got back from Cleveland, right?
Yeah. Speaking of gentrification, hell yeah.
Speaking of gentrification, I just got back from Cleveland.
Yeah, dude. Went to Cleveland over the weekend, hung out with some college buddies. You know, it's a great time.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, I wish I had college buddies. Yeah, I have like high school friends, but it's like totally different.
Yeah,
you know, like you're like immature and you're like, I fucking love Never Shout Never. And like you talk about how cool fucking Chris Carrabba is.
Did you talk about that a lot in high school?
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
Dashboard Confessional was like the shit back in the day.
Yeah, they were though. I mean, I thought it was cool too.
But
I
like,
just don't think I ever
like,
said it.
You have like college friends who are like, oh, dude, we talk about like what we're gonna do with our lives, and like also what kind of drinks are cool to mix with the whatever. I don't know. I didn't have college friends, so I don't know what the fuck it is. But
you see, I actually dropped out of college, but made a sincere effort to maintain friendships with the people I went to college with, so I could also maintain the illusion that I went to college. So everybody thinks that I have a great degree and I'm pulling in tons of cash because I look like a guy who graduated from college. But you see, underneath this fucking mask is actually an old farmer who just wants to scare this gang of kids and their dog off of his fucking land.
So what'd y'all do in Cleveland? Like just fucking hung out?
Dude, so Friday got in at like midnight. I broke my drinking streak on Friday on the plane because it was a Spirit flight. I was like, okay, well I'm gonna go with the deal where you get two fucking shots, a mixer, and a bag of Chex Mix for $20.
20 whole bucks?
Not terrible.
It's like a $15 deal for $20.
I know.
That's
dude,
crazy.
It's fucking insane. Yeah. Saved so much money, dude. And yeah, so I did that on the first leg of the flight, and then stopped in Dallas, caught a little bit of the Pels game, you know, on the TV, of course, in the airport.
Oh, it was like you went to a Pels game?
No, I just chilled at the airport bar and pretended like I was texting people, even though I was just kind of like...
You just writing your notes like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this?
Yeah, exactly. I got a drink in there. It was $15.
One drink was $15?
It's fucking crazy.
Why
dude.
do they make airport drinks so fucking expensive?
Because they know you can't leave. They're like...
it's like Hotel California.
Exactly. It's like Hotel California, but like there's fucking TSA there, and they want to grab your balls. Dude, yeah. So I was there for like an hour. Got on the second leg of the flight. Got into Cleveland about midnight. Got picked up and then immediately brought to a bonfire. This dude's house.
Whoa, like a big one or like just like a regular fire?
So yeah, it's like a fire pit. It was regular fire, but this dude's like he makes money. I was like, "Is this your house?" He's like, "Yeah, man." And I was like, "Whoa, it's like 2 stories and you have a fire pit." Like, what the fuck? He's like, "Yeah, Cleveland has cheap real estate." And I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh."
I figure like a regular like 2-story house there is like a 1-bedroom apartment here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like it's fucking outrageous here.
Yeah, it's probably like $200,000 or something, and like which is a crazy amount of money, but like yeah, that's doable. I think with like a young professional salary. My
mom's one bedroom. My mom's 1-story house in Metairie is $180,000. like $200,000 for a 2 fucking story, whatever the fuck, dude. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude, it's super wild. We did that shit, and then I guess it was the bars closed there at 2.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like they should do that everywhere because good shit never happens after 2.
Well, here's the thing. When I lived in Austin, I thought the same thing. I was like, why are these bars closing? It's fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it only leads to hundreds of drunk people leaving the bars at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, they all have to go out at the same time.
Yeah, like I was there for last call in Austin, and I drove there. I mean, I wasn't like drunk or anything, but I drove there, and like I was trying to go home, and there was traffic out the fucking ass. Because there was like a bunch of people who were like, we're going to stay out and fucking party. It was like Saturday night.
It's like the 3rd meal of rush hours.
Yeah.
Or 4th meal. Fuck, I fucked that joke up.
It's
God
okay.
damn it. Okay.
Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, like I don't think that like I want there to be like 24-hour bars.
Yeah.
Not because like I want to be out till 5 in the morning and then like go back out at 8 or whatever.
Kind of nice.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But it's also like a safety hazard. Like there's hundreds of fucking drunk people leaving bars at 2 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fucking scary. Like, dude,
That can't be good.
And it was also like kind of congested, so like it was just like people trying to leave parking lots and people trying to make turns and like all this shit, and you know they're fucked up.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, hope I don't kill anyone tonight.
Yeah, or get killed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you're driving with like fucking 10 and 2, like trying to pay attention, and like it's fucking scary.
Yeah. Oh God.
At least here, like you can leave a bar at like 2 in the morning, and there's like 6 other people on the road.
Yeah, that's true. I guess because people are like drunk all the time here, and it's spread out. They just go whenever they want.
Yeah, you're always drunk when you're here.
Yeah, very
Come to
much
New
so.
Orleans, get drunk, and then get robbed.
Yeah, by us, dude. We're looking out for people like you, and we see your fat wallets and your little pants, and we're gonna take those wallets. We're gonna empty them.
No, so in your time that you were gone, I got into so much fucking trouble.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Fuck.
So I went to a Bring Me the Horizon show on Friday, I believe it was, and like I had already been like me and my wife were like, oh, let's just like go have some drinks and like go to a bar and kind of have fun.
Yeah.
And so no, it was Thursday. It was Thursday night, so it was like right before you left. And we were like leaving the bar. I was already like kind of drunk because I was drinking before because I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So my buddies were like, hey, like come out and Bring Me the Horizon's playing tonight. Like we're all like going hang out. And I was like, that's cool. I haven't listened to them since I was 17.
Yeah, it was like you told me that, and I was like, oh wait, who are they? I looked them up and I was like, oh
yeah. So like I get there, I'm like by myself, kind of like stumbling around in a sling.
Yeah.
So people are like moving out. Dude, if you ever want people to treat you like you're royalty or like you're better than, just wear a sling.
Dude, that's why I keep a boot in my car.
Really?
Yeah. For all the festivals I go to.
But dude, like people like help you upstairs. Like so like when I got there, I was like, hey, I don't know where to get tickets. I'm just trying to like find like where the box office is. Like, oh well, yeah, someone will come help you. And like someone brought me upstairs, like brought me in an elevator to the ticket booth and like, here it is. And I was like, I can walk. Like I'm not disabled or anything. Like I can, like, you know. So I get there and I'm like, oh, I'll go to the bar. I'll get a drink. So I got a drink and like hanging out with my friends. And the band before them like sucked. It was like one of those like the lead singer loves singing in falsetto, and he's like, "What you do?" And it was like fucking bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and but I was standing like by the edge of the pit or whatever, and I mean I grew up in a pit. I grew up in the pit, bro.
Dude, you can tell. That's fucking rad, dude. That's why I wanted to be your friend in the first place. I was like, this guy does windmills.
But like I was just like standing there because I like watching the pit. You know, it's like it's kind of fun.
It's part of it.
Yeah, and like there was like 2 or 3 dudes who like kept running into the girls next to me. And like they knocked over my drink, which I was very pissed about, but I was like, whatever, I'll get another drink. And they like kept hitting the girls next to me, so I was like, this is fucking bananas. So like I hope my workman's comp people aren't listening to this. But I took my sling off and I was like, I'm gonna protect these girls.
Yeah.
I was like, if anybody comes like close, I'm not like saying like they couldn't fend for themselves, but I was like, they're fucking knocking people over and shit. So anytime somebody would come close, I would like push them away. And so, like the band before them like ended, whatever, and then like Bring Me the Horizon was next, and so I'm standing like by the pit, and my buddy comes up to me and goes, hey man, you got to put your arm in the sling, like don't fuck up your arm more than it is. And I was like, nah, I think it's cool, like
it's all good,
whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And but like during like when I was like for the first band, I was like pushing people down and shit because they were like getting close. And the fucking security people came up and they're like, hey, you gotta stop that, like we're not trying to fight anybody here. And I was like, whatever, like I'm actually helping, if anything.
Yeah.
And my buddy was like, look, you gotta calm down, like just let it happen. And I was like, just letting you know I'm getting kicked out tonight. Like that's gonna happen because these fucking dudes are like hurting people. Yeah. So I go get another drink. I'm like kind of settling down. I put my arm back in the sling, and then like Bring Me the Horizon comes on, and they fucking suck now.
Yeah, my mom saw them at Voodoo Fest,
dude,
and texted me to tell me that she hated them.
Dude, they used to be like this fucking like, oh fuck yeah, like metalcore, like fuck yeah. But now they're like super poppy. Yeah, they were all wearing like all white coveralls and like had dancers and shit and like smoke machines. Nice. I was like, who the fuck are you guys?
They have like auto tune and shit now, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty rad,
dude. It's fucking so lame. So like I start to see like these dudes are like coming back out and like really like starting to push people, and my buddy's like, yo, like let it go. And I was like, I can't, you know, I can't be one of those guys that just kind of like sits back and watches other. I have to be the Batman of the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like I go like in the middle of the pit and I start doing my dancing of like, oh, I was doing that before, like for the first band. I was like doing my like stay away from me, like punching and kicking and all that shit. And some dude came up to me and he's like, hey man, like I see you're not like trying to hurt anybody, you're just like trying to like keep your own space, so if like anything happens tonight, I fucking got your back, bro. Nice, dude. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I love you. He was wearing like a cheetah print tuxedo and shorts. Oh, dude. And I was like, yo, you're my best friend.
You want that dude on your side in a fight.
Yeah. And he actually like Stavros from Cumtown, which is funny.
Oh, nice, dude. Big bold
shout out. So Bring Me the Horizon comes on and like everybody's like freaking out, whatever. And it starts getting like fucking crazy. And like my buddies are like, yo, calm down. I'm like, I fucking can't. So I was like, fuck it. And I like got like a second wind. I took my fucking sling off and I fucking went ham. And I started like fucking shit up. Oh. And one of the guys, like 2 or 3 guys, they like were after me. And so like they pushed me around, I pushed them back, like it was a pushing match, and this dude like shoved me so fucking hard onto my bad shoulder, and I was in so much fucking pain. Oh, and shit. I got up and I fucking like roid raged out.
No, dude, you went berserker?
Yeah, I was like, this is it. And I fucking found him and I punched him in the back of the fucking head.
Oh shit, you snuck him?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. Yeah.
So like that, like everything's fucking going haywire, like all this shit, and I guess like one of his friends saw it and like pushed me down to where like my feet were in the air, and I fucking ate shit, and on the bad shoulder, And so like I got up and I like told my buddy, I was like, I gotta go, man. Like I can't fucking be here anymore.
Yeah.
Because like either I'm gonna fuck my shoulder up more than it is, or I'm gonna have to beat the fuck out of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he like took me out and like I couldn't breathe. I was in so much pain. And then I like fucking took a cab. I took a Uber home and like just stayed in for the rest of the night.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It was fucking awful.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel like either option you had there was like fuck your shoulder up more. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh damn, fuck that.
But like, everyone was like, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot, bro," and I was like, "No, if I wasn't there, I don't want to say like if I wasn't there, people got hurt, but like if I wasn't there, like I blocked these dudes from like kicking these girls in the face multiple times."
Yeah, dude. You went full Bruce Willis and Unbreakable, dude. They brushed up against you once, and you saw that they had a small child chained to a radiator in their basement with dogs barking at them. Their leashes just long enough so the dog's like 6 inches away from the kid. You like see the spit coming from the dog's mouths, and you were just like, no, not today.
But like, my buddies are cool enough to where they were like, I won't tell anybody you're here.
Yeah.
Like,
You said it on the podcast.
yeah. I mean, like,
That's fine.
it was like, I didn't intentionally go out to fuck myself up more.
Oh yeah.
It was because these dudes were being such assholes that I had to fucking react.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever. But yeah, and then Saturday night I got a fucking pinky decal that I already chewed off.
You got a
It's a
decal?
pentagram, dude.
Was it candy?
No, it's not. It's straight up glue, and I'm high as shit. But no, my friend, she does like nail art and shit. Nail Saint. If anyone's listening to this, go look up @_Nail Saint.
Nice. I'm gonna do it.
@Nail_Saint.
Nail_Saint. I'm there, dude.
Yeah, and she was like doing all this shit, and she was like, "Hey, you want a pinky decal?" And I was like, "I've never had anyone touch my nails before."
Ooh.
And
How'd it
it was fucking awesome. I loved it.
Do you think she could do like a little decal on the fucked up part of my tooth? Because I'm whitening them, but the bond doesn't whiten with the white strips.
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm about to have like a fucked up looking tooth. So she could draw a pentagram on there.
Yo, just get a gem, bro.
I might. I thought about that, dude. Get a little fucking rock in there.
Dude, let's both get tooth gems.
We should. That way people will think we both graduated college.
That's the only way you know that you've graduated college, if you have a tooth gem.
You made it, dude. Fucking dude, I had a strange story that probably could have resulted in me getting in a fight.
In Cleveland? Or just
I got actually super steamed on Saturday night. We were at this house party. It was super fun. I had a good time. Saw a bunch of people I knew, and this one dude I know from college. I was probably in the wrong mood for this. I hadn't drank in 60 days. And I was feeling a little juiced up.
You were like over 60 days at that point, huh?
Oh yeah, it was actually almost 70 days. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, he comes up and he's like, yeah, what's going on, man? We're talking for a minute. And he's like, oh, yeah, I've seen your fucking tweets lately. Like, you're screenshotting shit and, like, posting about, like, funny stuff you've seen on Hinge. He's like, makes you look pretty unhinged. And, like, normally that's kind of funny. Like, I would laugh if one of my friends said that to me, but I hadn't seen this dude in, like, a year. And I was like, what?
Oh, shit.
Good in retrospect, like, I feel like a fucking idiot, like, for even, like, responding that way.
He's also, like, he's defaming your name. You have to fucking kill him.
My name. I was like, you know what, dude? I gotta go outside for a minute. And like it's very clear that I was fucking super angry. Like I came back like 10 minutes later and my boys just started like ripping on me and they're like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You need to calm down, and like kind of shamed me into calming down. And I was like you know what? That's true friends. You make fun of them to the point where they don't want to get themselves into trouble.
Yeah, I mean like dude, I've been in like so many almost fights, and then like my buddies are like, "You're a fucking idiot. Like, calm down."
Yeah, I don't know if this was even an almost fight. I just got mad and left the room in a huff. I stormed outside and screamed at the sky for 10 minutes and then started crying.
It's like, why, God? Why?
I was like, why do they make fun of me for the dating app? Oh! And then I went back inside. I was like, what's up, dudes?
Dude, I almost got in a fight out. It was probably like I was like 16, and we're at what is it? Esplanade Mall, like when the movie theater was there.
Oh,
Not like the new one, but the old one.
The old one was ratty, dude. I fucking liked it.
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But like we would go there and like not go to the movies and just hang out outside, like cool kids.
Naturally.
Yeah, and we're like kind of sitting on the side or whatever, like on one of those stoops, and I saw this dude and he was like very upset, and like visibly upset, like walking around like oh, fuck, like mad.
Mm-hmm.
And I like turned to my friend, I was like, "Hey, is he okay?" Like kind of concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw him like look at me like, "Oh fuck." And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Like, I guess he's mad, so I'm gonna let it be.
Yeah.
And so we're about to leave, and we're all like saying our goodbyes, and this dude like comes up and pushes me.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And he's like, "You talking shit about me, bro?" I was like, "No, dude." I'm like, I asked my friend if you were all right. Like, why are you being a fucking asshole? And he's like, "No, you're talking shit about me, bro. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I'm gonna fucking fight you."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay." And so like,
Did you say anything about him?
no, I literally was just like, "Is that guy okay?"
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to start a fight, dude. That guy
Right.
wanted to fight you.
Yeah,
really
he was just
bad.
like, "I'm gonna fight anyone."
Yeah. He just grabbed you.
Yeah. And
Oh,
so
shit.
this dude's like getting all fucking mad. Like people are holding him back, and I'm just standing there like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Was he saying hold me back?
No, people were like, he was like trying to charge at me to
Oh,
like
shit.
fucking fight
Oh,
me.
he really wanted to.
Yeah.
I've been in a near fight where the dude was straight up telling his friends to hold him back, and they didn't at first. He's like, "Hold me back, bro!
Hold me back.
Hold
And
me
I
back."
was
They're
like,
like,
"No,
"Wait,
you're
what?
not
What?"
gonna fight.
And then like 10 seconds in, they grab him, and he's like, "Fuck!"
He's like, "You're lucky they're holding me back." But no, this dude like fucking like so he was like all fucking mad and shit, and like got through and like pushed me down like to the ground.
Oh no!
And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, if anything, I'm the nicest guy here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make
fuck,
sure
yeah.
that you're okay, bro. And so he pushed me down, and like everybody's like, "Oh, dude, he fucking bitched you." And I was like, "Okay." And so I couldn't like just let that go.
Oh no!
Yeah. So like I got up and I was like, "Oh, so I guess this is happening now." And he was like, "Oh, fuck you." So he pushed me, I pushed him, and like he's like, "Oh, he's not gonna fight me, that bitch."
Mhm.
And so like he pushed me, and I was like turned around, and I got up, and then just like I like knew he was there, and I like just like with all of my everything punched him in the face.
Oh shit! What happened?
He fucking fell to the ground, and I was like, "We gotta go, guys, bye." And then I fucking ran away.
See ya.
I was like, what a weird start to a fight is like, I'm just trying to make sure this guy's okay. He's trying to fight me, so I have to knock him out.
You're like, because he's not okay now. Boom! And then you just jump the fence.
He's like, I gotta get out of here. Oh my
Oh
god.
shit! I hope he doesn't wake up.
My strategy in most fights is like, if I don't knock them out in one punch, I'm done. I gotta go. Like,
Dude, I've never been in like a real physical altercation as like an adult. Like as a kid, I did a few times like in the schoolyard and shit, you know, but not anything serious. You know, like it was always like close, quote unquote, in college when I was like a drunk frat dude.
Yeah.
And we would just yell at each other and fucking like different. Like it would be like almost like inter frat fights. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh yo, fuck those dudes. Like they just ripped on our friend, and like everybody get juiced up, and you're like yelling at each other, and somebody throw a drink, and you'd be like, oh, here we go. Don't do it. Don't do it. That was like one of those times when the dude was like, hold me back. And we're all like, just like, fuck you. Fuck you. And then like one group would leave. Like nothing would actually happen.
like after the age of like 16 to 17, I like straight up, anytime I would start to get in a fight, I would start crying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even like, if it weren't for the fact that like I felt vengeance against the people like recently to get in a fight, I like anytime someone yells at me, I immediately start like tearing up and like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you just get
And, like,
emotional.
Yeah, and
like,
just like, I don't want to fight this dude. He's fucking weird.
like why would you even say that? Why would you want to fight me? I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah, I don't know if I said it on this podcast, but there was one time I was at a high school dance, and this dude was like stealing the girl that I was dancing with, and I didn't know what to do, and so he like got in my face. Like he was a bully, and like got in my face, and he's like, "Oh, you don't fucking dance!" Like, and then like two of his buddies came out, and then I was super fucking scared, and he was like, "Say you're my bitch, and I won't beat the fuck out of you in front of all your friends." I was like, "I'm your bitch."
I feel like I've been in that situation before. I can't recall the exact story, but you saying that gave me a little tinge of remembrance.
Like a little PTSD of like, I've done that before.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I mean, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, what am I gonna fight this dude in front of both of his big ass friends? He was on the baseball team.
Wait, hold on. Sing a song. I'm gonna pull my chicken out of the oven.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
In the arms of the angels, away from here. In the arms of the angels. I hope he hurries up. I don't know the rest of the song. Some comfort. He's really pulling out chicken right now. That's his house is gonna burn down if we don't stop this podcast right now. But who cares? In the arms of the angels, fly away from here. And he's back. Did you burn your hand?
Yeah. I totally did. I pulled it out with a mitt, and then I pushed it over a little too far to the side, and I took off the mitt and then touched the pan.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what people do.
You ever like when you order some like fajitas or whatever from Chili's, and they're like, "Hey, don't worry, the plate's too hot." Like you immediately touch it.
Oh yeah, dude,
Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Almost every time, and it's really dumb. I don't know why I do, and I'm like, "Oh, I waited tables for 2 years. I know what a hot plate is," and I'm like, "Yeah, like you don't touch it with your hands."
I think the amount of burns I have on my fingers from trying to prove waiters wrong is more than like me trying to save people from fires.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've never tried to save anybody from fires.
Yeah,
So.
I'm basically the Human Torch, dude. I'll touch any goddamn fajita plate.
It's me, Chris Pine. I'm the Human Torch.
It's me, Hot Chris, the Human Torch.
My name's Hat Chris. Dude, I wish we could get like, I know I'm married, but like I wish I wish we could both get cast on like a dating show, like The Bachelor or something.
That'd be great.
I just like come on like, "Hello guys, it's me, Hat Chris."
Oh, yo, what's up? This dude's Hot Chris. Fuck, dude. I'm just all right, Chris. But I'm working on myself.
Chris. I work on myself. You know, I do CrossFit like once a week, and it really like fucking helps me flip tires and shit.
I did 30 box jumps yesterday, and I'm also whitening my teeth. I think that in about 6 months, I'll be a catch.
Hopefully, I last on this show long enough to be here for 6 months.
Hey, baby, this might be the dating game, but it can also be the long game. If you got patience, I'll be a numero uno husband.
That's Spanish for the greatest of husbands.
Exactly. Dude, kind of speaking of that, but not really. I was on the plane on the way back, and there's the old dude was sitting in the middle. Like I was supposed to have the middle seat, and he's just very old man, decrepit old man. Dude. Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, he's super old. His like eyes are kind of glazed over. He has a beard, and he like no teeth and whatever. And I was like, okay. I was like, hey man, like he's like, are you in the middle seat? Is this your seat I'm sitting in? And I was just like, well, I mean, I'm supposed to be, but it's all good. And he's like, no, take the middle seat. And I was like, okay. I like sat down, and he like sits next to me, and he's just kind of like staring at me, and I'm like, yeah, how's it going? He's like, good. Just keeps staring at me, and I'm like, cool. So I like grab my jacket, and I start like searching for my headphones. I couldn't find them at first, so I'm looking through all the pockets. He's like, everything okay?
Oh man.
I was like, yup, it's all good. Just looking for my headphones. He's like, oh, okay. And I like take him out. I'm like, got him. And he's like, very nice. I'm like, okay. So I plug him in. I just start listening to podcasts, whatever, music. And every like minute or so, he would look over at me. And he would just keep, like, probably for like an hour.
Oh, God.
Or whatever, till they came out with a drink card. I don't know how long that was. It might have been less than an hour. But they come out, and he's like, yes, I'll have a coffee. I'm like, okay. So he gets his coffee with a little sweetener and, like, the fucking half and half.
Right.
And he starts trying to make it. And he, like, drops the half and half and sweetener on the floor. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I got you. He's like, no, I got it. And he like leans down and he like grabs my leg as he's going down.
And it starts jerking you off.
yeah, basically. He's like kind of like draped over my leg and like picks it all up. And I was like, all right, whatever, man, for sure, you got it. And he starts trying to make it. He drops it again.
Oh no.
And he does the same thing, dude. And I'm just like, dude, I'll get it. And like he's like, no, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, damn, okay. And so he finishes his coffee and like flags the stewardess. And he's like, I need another coffee.
Oh God.
He does the same fucking thing again, dude. And at this point, I was just like, hey man, like, I'll grab it for you. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, that's fine. And he makes it and he's drinking it and just kind of like looking at me. And I still have my headphones in, but I have them like turned down. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm like trying not to look at this dude. And this lasts for the rest of the flight. Like, he's just.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I told my parents this and they're like, he probably wanted to talk and you're just being a fucking asshole. And I was like, pretty sure that headphones in is like the universal sign of like, don't talk to me. Like,
yeah.
I see people say that all the time. You're like, headphones in, don't approach me. I'm like,
right.
That's the move, right? Like, we're on public, that's not public transportation, but it's a Spirit flight. Like, I'm not trying to talk to your ass.
It's essentially a bus in the sky.
Yeah, I was like, it's fucking Sunday. I'm like, you know what I've been doing all weekend in Cleveland? I'm like, God
I'm
damn.
fucking doing rails, bro.
Dude, I'm just trying to listen to my fucking favorite podcast about the fucking serial killers and shit, dude. You know what I mean? I want to hear that Henry Zabrowski guy fucking cackle, bro. I don't want to talk to you about how much you want to see your great niece or whatever you're visiting in New Orleans. Like, I don't fucking care why you're here, man. You know? And then we go to get off, and he like stands up, and he like looks at me, and he's like, young man. Or actually, wait, no, I skipped the best part of the story.
Okay.
The stewardess is like up at the front of the plane. We're in like the middle. She's up front,
Yeah.
like I don't even think she had the trash bag in her hand yet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to get trash. And he fucking like taps me. He's like, young man, like starts patting me on the chest, like on the nip. And I'm just like,
You're like, I'm hot.
I'm like, what's up? He's like, the stewardess is coming with the trash bag if you want to throw your trash away. Like, I had a fucking like empty Coke Zero bottle in the pocket of my backpack, and I was just like, okay. I'm like, thank you. He's like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know. And I'm like, I appreciate it. And so she comes up and I throw it away. He's like, like nods at me.
Like, I did it.
Okay, so now we get to the end, and he stands up and he's like, young man, I can't reach my cane in the back of the overhead compartment. I'm like, fuck, dude, like, I'm sorry, that's terrible. He's like, can you do me a favor and reach it for me? I'm like, yeah, sure. And so like he like gets up and like sits in like the fucking aisle across from us, and he like sits down. He's like, okay, are you gonna grab it? And I'm like, okay. I like kind of like stand on my toes and reach up for it, and he's just like, his eyes are like burning into me. And I'm like, oh my God, like grab it for him. He's like, you got a long reach. And I was like, thanks. I was like,
What better to jerk me off?
yeah. I was like, here's your cane, man. He's like, thank you so much, young man. And I was like, all right, that was a great flight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be here all week. Like, till I go on another vacation to Cleveland. I don't know why that like got to me so much. Like, it's a pretty standard interaction with probably just a lonely old person.
Yeah. Well, dude, like, planes for some reason bring out the weirdest fucking people.
Dude, he didn't do anything the whole flight except stare straight ahead with his hands clasped and then look over at me occasionally to see what I'm fucking doing. Like, I'm not doing anything differently than I was 5 minutes ago when I was listening to the goddamn podcast trying not to look at you.
Well, dude, like when me and Megs went on our honeymoon, it was on the way there and also on... No, it was just on the way back because it was two different legs of the flight. Like, we had to come out of Houston, I think. So on the way back, the first leg back to Houston... I'm thinking this wrong. Anyway, one of the legs to and fro Houston, they had like the TVs or whatever. And so I had like my thing plugged in because my laptop was dead. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, I'm going to watch some TV while we're here or whatever. And the lady next to me, her arm was constantly changing the channels. Like I was trying to like watch it, and it was just like her arm was on like the channel up or down button, so it just kept like cycling through channels. And I'm like, I don't want to say anything, so like I would kind of like try to nudge her arm away. Mm-hmm. And it was like that for like 45 minutes.
Ooh.
And I kept trying to like move it, and then she would finally move it, and I'm like, finally I can watch fucking Home Restoration or whatever the fuck it landed on.
Property Brothers.
Yeah.
Finally, I can watch Property Brothers in peace.
I just want to see what they're gonna do to this fucking city.
Yeah.
And so like it would be like maybe 5 minutes of like me watching the show, and then she would put her arm back and like flit, 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 like going through the channels. Just like fuck this. So I just listened to the sky because I didn't have like like my phone was dead, and all this shit was dead.
Oh no.
So I was just like listening to shit, and then like she started talking to Megan, who was like across from me. I was in the middle seat, and I was just like, okay. And then like, turns out she was a great lady.
Yeah.
Like she told us a lot of things. That was it. We were going to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and she was like telling us all this like stuff to do in Mexico, and like we became like good friends or whatever, and like finally got off, and I was like, would I be an asshole if I was like, hey, the whole time you were changing the fucking channel and I couldn't hear anything?
Oh man, yeah, that's the shit that makes you feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So then I remember we're on the coming from Houston to New Orleans, and I don't know what was going on because I like immediately put on my headphones. I don't like flying, so like anything to get me out of the mindset of I'm flying. So I immediately put on my headphones and like turned up like a podcast or something really fucking loud, and like I see it's like two people fighting, and it was like probably like a 20-something-year-old white kid, and it was like this 40-something-year-old black lady, and she was like yelling. I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on? So I took my headphones out. This kid was sitting in the wrong seat. She was sitting in this lady's seat. Yeah. And like screaming at her, like very racial slurs that I will not say on this podcast.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah. And she was like, that's my seat. And he's like, I'm trying to sit next to my mom. Like, saying all this shit. And she's like, no, you're sitting in my fucking seat. And he's like, why can't you sit in this seat? And she's like, it's not mine. Yeah. And they were like going back and forth. And I was like, dude, just fucking move and let this lady sit down. Like, it was like a whole thing, like to the point where the flight was not taking off.
What a baby, dude.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. She was like, I want to sit next to my mom. I'm sitting, you got to sit next to my mom. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, stop being a fucking bitch. Like, I'm about to beat you up to prove a point.
On the plane, dude. I'm the air marshal now. I'm gonna fucking zip tie your ass, dude.
Hey, listen to me. I'm the captain now. I'm Captain Phillips.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in an overhead compartment like he did in that movie.
We all saw it.
Yeah.
But no, it was like so fucking weird. And so like that was in the beginning of the flight. So the rest of like the 2.5-hour flight was just tension building in this fucking
no, dude.
Yeah. And also, if you're flying into New Orleans, no one gives a fuck about New Orleans flying into New Orleans. Stop screaming about the Saints and Mardi Gras.
Did they do that on your flight?
Yes.
They did that to me on the way back. They were like, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, where are we headed today on the count of 3? Let's say it together. And nobody said it. And he was like, we're going to do it again. Everybody has to participate. Finally got everybody to say New Orleans. And I was just like, no, dude, stay out.
Yeah, dude, it was the same thing. Like I took a megabus from Austin. I took it from Houston. I'm never going to Houston again. But like I took a megabus from Houston, and the entire ride back from Houston, it was like a 12-hour bus ride. Everyone was like, New Orleans, fucking yeah, like stand up and get crunk and shit. And I was like, dude, no one on this bus fucking cares. Like, it was obviously people who were coming here for vacation because they were wearing Mardi Gras beads, and it was goddamn December.
Yeah,
and
dude.
It's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, no one cares.
Oh yeah, dude. I try to do my Mungo Jerry voice to people like that.
What's that?
I'm just like, in the summertime when the weather is high,
you better stop thinking about New Orleans.
And it's Mardi Gras. We got turducken on our fucking minds.
But dude, I fucking hate that like stereotype of every day is Mardi Gras, and you always have to have Mardi Gras beads. Like, I mean, I worked on NCIS New Orleans, and like anytime there was like an exterior in the French Quarter, the props would have people with beads on. Doesn't matter what time of fucking year.
Plays up that image, dude.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not that.
You don't have to do it.
No, just like wear like a Saints shirt. Like have that be the prop.
Yeah.
Don't make Mardi Gras beads the thing that no one wants Mardi Gras beads. They will collect Mardi Gras beads only because people who collect like a bunch of Mardi Gras beads either are about to be in a parade so they can throw them for free, or they're from out of town, they want to bring them to their friends.
Oh, dude, there's a bunch of people outside that Airbnb, and I think some of them are wearing Mardi Gras
I don't
beads.
give a fuck.
They're all just staring up here. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Fuck 'em.
It's like, oh, it's the week of Halloween. Let's wear Mardi Gras beads. That's in 4 months.
What's your costume? Oh, I'm a reveler. I'm reveler number 2.
Dude, I cannot tell you how many fucking people today, when I walked to the bank today to deposit a check. Yeah, I have money. But on the way to my bank from my house is the American Horror Story Coven house.
Nice.
So many fucking girls were taking pictures.
Oh yeah, I mean
It's probably some of those are walking by right now.
probably, dude. Yeah, we just had 2 separate groups of Airbnb'ers walk past. Fucking
Yeah, we had one full of like 20-something girls, and then like people wearing Mardi Gras beads.
Yep.
So that's NOLA, baby.
That's all. And then you pinch the head and you suck the tail and you get your little coffee string.
But no, like, dude, there were like groups of people waiting in line to take a picture in front of a house where the only way you would know if that was the house is by the caption being like, I'm in front of the American Horror Story Coven house. Like, you can take so many pictures in front of other houses in New Orleans that look like that house.
Yeah, they just post like a side-by-side of them in front of the house with like a picture of Lady Gaga, like completely like unrelated to the show. It's like her from like her 2009 tour.
Yeah. It's like, I'm also Gaga, witch life.
Yeah,
I'm 100% that witch.
yeah, first, yeah.
Dude, if I see one more, I took a DNA test and I'm 100% that witch,
I like it.
I'm going to fucking lose my mind.
Yeah, dude. So many people have made those fucking memes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a DNA test, and it turns out that I'm 50% Italian and 50% idiotic alcoholic, a.k.a. Irish.
I was going to say I'm 100% that alcoholic. Dude, let's make shirts. Let's make shirts to say I took a DNA test and I'm 100% that alcoholic.
Yeah, dude. Done. Boom. Sold.
We're gonna sell so many shirts to ironic fucking 20-something-year-old girls.
Dude, just irony poisoned girls. They'll be like, oh, we love this shirt. And we're like, do you really? I can't tell if you're kidding right now. They're like, can't tell if you're fucking kidding.
Guys, it's Wednesday. We all wear black.
Oh, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Woohoo.
Boo-hoo. I'm sad, but also it's Halloween. Dude, I fucking hate Halloween culture. I know, like, I don't know. I hate Halloween, I guess. So we're like, my wife's like really trying to get us to go to a Halloween party. And like, we don't have a Halloween costume. The idea for the costume she has is great, but no one is going to get the reference.
What is it?
It's Moira and Johnny Rose from Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So everyone we've told that to, like, have you seen Schitt's Creek? I'm like, no. And it's like, cool. So no one's going to get it.
So I've seen that show, and I've only seen part of the first season, but
exactly.
I don't know
like,
who that
I mean,
is.
it's a great, like, if it were like a Parks and Rec or like The Office type show, it would be a great costume. But it's just like, it's kind of like, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't type show.
I've seen a few people dress up like from that Tim Robinson show.
Oh,
one
yeah,
of them
with
wearing
the
the
hot
hot dog
dog?
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I just watched that sketch today.
It's so fun. It's still so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We were like quoting it before you came over, and I was like, dude, I don't really even like quoting shows, but this shit is funny as fuck. Like,
My favorite still is like the motorcycle one. Like, oh, a motorcycle with no motor?
yeah, he's like, whoa.
That's 2 motorcycles with a house in the middle? Whoa, very cool. But like, even that is less obscure than Schitt's Creek, Moira, and Johnny Rose.
Johnny Rose. They sound Irish.
Johnny Rose.
Oi.
I'm Moira and Johnny Rose.
Oi, my wife Moira, she doesn't let me wear the rose. She makes me wear a potato sack.
Dude, so we have a conspiracy theory going on that the people who wrote Schitt's Creek watch season 4 of Dexter. Because in an episode, the bad guy's name is Johnny Rose, and while they're talking about Johnny Rose, someone says, "Oh, we're in Schitt's Creek."
Oh, probably.
Dude, it's a very specific reference, but in my head, the whatever their name, Eugene Levy and the son, because they wrote it together, one of them watched Dexter season 4, that episode, and was like, "Schitt's Creek. We can make a show about Johnny Rose. Oh, Rose and shit. Boom." And like that's how they fucking wrote the show.
They absolutely saw that. Yeah. They're without a doubt they're referencing that. Yeah.
Dude, it fucking like the whole time because they said Johnny Rose and we're like, Johnny Rose from Schitt's Creek. And then someone's like, "Oh, we're up Schitt's Creek." And we're like, "Schitt's Creek? What the fuck's happening?"
That's the name of the show. Done.
Yeah.
We already wrote it.
It's written. We're gonna have 4 seasons. Oh my god,
dude! Michael is pressing his nipples up against the glass and rubbing them. I like it,
Billy.
dude. Billy.
How long have you been going?
I don't know. 45.
45 minutes. Jesus
Wait.
Christ.
Oh, I got one last thing that's gonna
Yeah.
make me sound like a total piece of shit about the plane ride.
Yeah, cool.
So on the way up to Cleveland, there were these 2 middle-aged men sitting next to me, and they were just talking about kind of like lame like travel stories. We were like, I really like places with waterfalls, so I try to go to places with waterfalls as much as I can. And this is when I got my first.
How does a conversation start like that?
I don't know. They didn't know each other, and I was like, "This is a weird combo."
I love
whatever.
waterfalls because TLC is my favorite band.
Exactly. That would have been cool. I would have been like, "Okay, for sure." But I was like halfway through my first round of drinks on the plane, feeling pretty good, And this dude falls asleep, and his head goes on my shoulder, and I'm like, like, hold on, I'm gonna take a fucking selfie with this dude passed out on my shoulder.
Oh no!
Right, so I pull out my phone and flip it around, and I fucking press to take the picture, and I forgot the flash was on.
Oh no!
And it fucking goes off, and I like move the camera away, and the dude's like, like pops up, and the dude next to him like looks over at me, and I was just like, oh, like, yeah, just didn't say anything, and like looked away and just kept fucking chilling.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, what's up,
buddy?
Michael?
No, dude, I remember I was going to Disney World.
Yeah.
When I was coming from Disney World when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And I had a Goofy plush toy. And I was like playing with it, whatever. And it I was like bouncing it off the seat in front of me. It's a plush toy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not making too much fucking ruckus.
Yeah.
So I'm like hitting it, whatever. And this lady leans over, the lady who I'm sitting, like the seat in front of me, and she goes, "Hey, can you tell your kid to stop doing that? It's annoying."
Ooh.
And then so the whole rest of the flight, I put the Goofy on the ground, and I sat there, and I was just tearing up the entire time.
Oh no.
And I was like, I'm a 10-year-old on a flight trying to make this better.
Oh,
and you're being a fucking asshole.
You should have said it, dude.
If I would have the quips when I was 10, I would have done
you
that.
just cut her down like a fucking tree in a forest.
Hey, wishing here, bitch.
Listen here, bitch. I'll play with my stuffed animals wherever I want, and you're fucking stupid as shit.
Suck my little balls, you fucking bitch.
Lick my butthole.
You fucking eat my whole asshole, you fucking bitch.
Dude.
That would have been so great. If I ever see a 10-year-old say that,
Oh, yeah.
I'll quit comedy.
Yeah, I quit forever, dude. Fucking, you show
Just
me a video of that. You want me to quit? Fucking find a video and send it to me.
Because that's the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Yeah, I just
Is
be
a
done.
10-year-old cursing someone out.
Dude, so I was thinking about over the course of this combo, I feel like my emotions towards that old man who kept touching my leg they were exaggerated because I totally acted like a little piece of shit to those 2 middle-aged dudes that were sitting next to me on the way up. So maybe it was karmic retribution.
Well, I mean, so you're trying to take a picture of someone sleeping on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? Like, what Zoomer wouldn't...
Dude, that's a Zoomer move.
What Zoomer wouldn't take a picture of a dude sleeping on their shoulder? And then also, if you're trying to help an elderly gentleman get his creamer or whatever.
Check it out. Hold up.
Oh, is that the picture? You're like, oh no, fuck.
Emotion.
But like, you're like this old dude is like, he's dropping his shit. You're like, oh, I'll help him. Old people. Hey, look, old people. I know you're listening because our huge fan base is over 60.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know when I become over 60, I'm gonna be the weirdest fucking dude you ever met.
Yeah, you just have a license to do it at that point.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I'm just gonna start throwing up on people. I'm like, sorry, I'm old.
Yeah. But it's like, to be honest, old man, I know I got a tight, hot body, and I know you want to see me fucking flex my muscles, like stand up and get your cane out of the overhead compartment. Just say it, dude. I'll do it for you. I don't even care. I like the attention, dog. You just got to fucking say it, all right? Don't
Dude,
be weird
he
about
definitely wanted
it.
to shove that cane in your butt, dude.
He definitely just wanted to see my glutes, dude. I don't blame him, man. I do a lot of box jumps, do a lot of air squats. He can fucking see in through my tight little pants, dude.
This old dude was like straight up hitting on you, and you don't know how to like deal with it.
Yeah, because I just don't know how to handle positive attention, dude. It's all this negative reinforcement I grew up with.
Hey, little boy, let me see you grab that cane.
Dude, he didn't have any teeth. It was crazy.
Oh, man.
How do
you eat?
I don't know. He was slurping down that coffee, dog. He fucking loved him some coffee. I was like,
His
this
heart's
dude's
gonna explode.
I was like, yeah, one, his heart's gonna explode. Two, he's probably gonna pee his fucking pants. It's gonna get all over me, and then I'm gonna have to be like, oh, it's okay. You're old. I don't mind.
He was like, hey, son, I peed my pants. Can you lick it up?
Yeah. See, I'm making all these jokes because I know that the universe is never going to pay me back by making me old and feeble because I'm going to die well before then.
Yeah,
it's
dude, we're all
good.
going to die when we're young, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Only legends die when they're young, bro.
Yeah. So what? We get drunk. So what? We can't read. I'm loud, proud, and fucking bowed. I'm young
Bowed
and
up.
wild and free. That's the Wiz Khalifa song.
Is that Wiz Khalifa?
So what? We smoke fucking ketamine. I don't know.
All right, let's do some plugs.
Yeah, we plug it up, dude.
So we got yeahdude.com. It's an umbrella where you can find all of our shit. We got some new merch coming. We have merch.
Mm-hmm.
But we got some new. I've been so bored. I've been making some new designs.
Oh hell yeah!
So we're gonna have some new merch coming. Go to the yeahdude.com/stores.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the show that you want to see. On some shirts and cups and fucking leggings and socks.
Mm-hmm.
Pillows, throw pillows. If you have a throw pillow of us on your couch, take a picture and I'll send you $20.
Yeah, dude. Or if you get a custom body pillow made of me and send me a picture of you snuggling with said body pillow, I don't care if you cut holes in it. You know what I'm saying? You do whatever you want to that body pillow because that's your property. You send me a fucking picture of it, I will retweet your ass, dude.
We'll retweet you and get like 8 retweets.
Dude,
you know?
I have
6 likes, bro.
Dude, I have like 3 friends in Cleveland that would love that fucking picture, dude. So you just send it to me, and we're gonna get 3 likes on Twitter together.
Yeah, we have 2 Adult Women season 2 coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
We have my podcast, Too Bad So Sad, coming soon. I think in the next like month or so.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's gonna be on Wednesdays. So
Ooh,
if you want to hear me talking about depression and things that fucking piss me off.
Yeah, yeah.
And also me just trying to read. I'm just trying to read.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do a fucking Arthur Morgan impression today and almost died. So, so there's that. Follow us on all social media at my other buddy Devin on everything.
It's on everything.
Hey guys, rate and fucking review us on iTunes and all the fucking streaming shit.
Please do it.
If you don't do it, you're not really our friend.
Yeah, dude. And I'm not gonna fucking send you candid pics of me anymore if you don't review it.
Yeah, Jordan. We know you listen. we didn't make fun of Jordan last week, but he messaged us, and we're gonna flood him.
Yeah,
with eligible lawyers.
With matches, dude. Full up. Full up,
So
doggy.
if this show brings you anything, just know that we're gonna hook you up with a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
dude, that's the whole point of being on these apps, man. God damn.
yeah, if you DM us, we'll set you up with a lawyer.
Hell yeah, brother.
And then you're gonna fall in love, and then like in 2 years you're gonna break up.
Yeah, she's gonna write a dope prenup and fucking keep everything, dude.
Yeah.
Like all $2,000 you saved from your trade union job She's gonna get the truck, all right? And then
She's
what are you gonna
getting your
do?
truck, but you know what? You get a little peace of mind.
Yeah, you're gonna be stuck working at Monkey whipping up fucking lattes for college kids, making $8 an hour. You know what? I'm gonna be in there laughing at your ass.
Have fun working at Crepes a la carte.
Yeah, I'll be your coworker there. All right, I'll still pretend I'm better than you because I have a podcast and you don't have a truck no more.
You're going through a divorce. All right, guys.
All right,
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
peace
Bye.
out.